This resource is www.rapidtyping.com. It's a great resource that's completely free. The reason why I selected this particular resource is it has benefits both for teachers and for students. My purpose of this was finding a free application that had both typing games and also had something that could benefit the students, but also at the same time teachers could get some progress monitoring from it and watch how the students progress throughout time. The intended audience on this is going to be both teachers and students. The teachers will be able to benefit from having a resource for students to use regarding typing, and then also being able to get typing information and improvements throughout the year and progress monitoring in terms of typing from their students. And then the students will benefit because they will be able to practice their typing skills. There's, as you can see, a lot of different buttons that you can click on. The typing technique basically gives different typing rules and where your home finger should be, where the home keys are, and then it kind of color codes it. One that my students use a lot are the typing games, and I will show you one of them. So that just kind of gives you an example of the different ways you can use it. There are a lot of different games on it. The most beneficial resource for me, though, is the typing tutor. As you can see, it kind of shows you some of the pictures, and I'm just going to show you a little bit about it. The one thing that I will caution you on is there are a lot of different downloads that don't actually download the application, so make sure you go over here to this green button and click on it. That is the download rapid typing. The other cool thing about it is that you can download it for Windows. You can also download a portable USB that you can just put into a computer and basically take it with you. I have already downloaded it. When you first open it up, you get to select the keyboard. It automatically selects a keyboard for you that is most closely aligned with what you are using, but you can go through here and check which box applies to you, what type of keyboard you have, whether it's a Mac, whether it's a Windows, and then it will put this on there for you. So usually it's the desktop type of keyboard that you have, and then you can select what amount of keys you have. You can enter if the keys are high, if they are flat, or if they are big. And then you can also add your numeric pad or not have it on there at all. So especially if they're using a laptop, that would be the best. And then you can also select your finger placement theme for this. Okay, you're going to go in, and as you can see, there's a keyboard down on the bottom that shows your hands where to type. And once I start typing, you'll notice as I type the letters that go across the screen, the fingers down on the hands will light up for what finger you're supposed to use and where the placement is supposed to be. So I'm just going to do a little bit of it for you. Now I want you to notice if you hit the wrong button, it does put a red square on there, but down in here it does show you what finger you're supposed to use to type with. Up here you will notice there's a running time clock. If students have to pause for a second, they can pause the lesson, and if they would like to restart, they can head back and restart at the beginning of the lesson. In here you will notice all the lessons that there are. In the basics there are 9 lessons, and then there are 9 lessons with shift keys and 3 lessons with digit keys, and this is just in the introductory phase. You can go on to the beginner, and it's the same thing with all of them. It gets a a little bit more detailed and there are more letters that they have to do. It also shows you words per minute, accuracy, and then the amount of time that it takes. What I do want to show you as well over here is you can go in and you can add students. You can add a student and then you can put a password in there. And then as they type, it will show you up here their speed in words per minute as they progress. And then it will also give you an overall session statistic. So what you can do when you set it up is you can set it up so there's different users and they all have a password so nobody gets mixed up with somebody else's application. The last thing that I want to show you is that you can go in and you can customize your lesson that you have. So if you have a specific passage that you want them to practice typing, you can go in and you can actually change what you want them to type. So you can really kind of customize the lessons to you. Hope you enjoy this resource.